Count down right there. There you go. Yeah, our legs hurt. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
The pilots and crew chiefs will now start the General Electric engines that power these FA-18s. The noise level will soon become too high for you to hear a description of the checks they will be performing. However, please note that each aircraft was carefully inspected by expert Blue Angels maintenance personnel prior to this afternoon's aerial demonstration. The Blue Angels fly the Boeing FA-18 Hornet, a multi-mission strike fighter, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 1983.
There they go. It's gonna be loud. Get ready. Plug your ears. It's gonna get loud, okay? Woo!
coordinator. Lieutenant Commander Declan Harding, our maintenance officer from Limerick, Ireland, is responsible for the men, women, and equipment that keep our aircraft in the air. From Longmont, Colorado, the Blue Angel flight surgeon is Lieutenant Commander Mark DeBuse. From Chicago, Illinois, our administrative officer is Lieutenant Bill Harper. From Omaha, Nebraska, our supply officer is Lieutenant Scott Adams. From Ramona, California, our public affairs officer is Lieutenant Amberlyn Daniel. Our Boeing technical representatives are Mr. Ed Robinson from Waverly, Minnesota, Mr. Todd Lawson from Tigard, Oregon, and Mr. Landy Harnishfeger from Nantucket, Massachusetts. Our financial management analyst is Miss Elizabeth Sassaman from Kingsville, Utah, and our financial account technician is Mr. Angel Ortiz from Rio Grande, Puerto Rico. The 6 demonstration pilots are approaching the end of the runway to begin their takeoff sequence. Very shortly, Commander Frosch will call the 4 Diamond pilots into the fingertip formation. In fingertip Blue Angel number 4, the slot pilot will be positioned outboard of Blue Angel number 2 on the right wing. In this formation, they will initiate their takeoff roll, transition to the Diamond on liftoff, and commence the Diamond burner loop on takeoff. As the Diamond clears the flight line, our 2 solo pilots will begin their takeoff maneuvers. In a dynamic demonstration of the thrust produced by these General Electric engines, Lieutenant Commander Tickle will roll Blue Angel number 5 360 degrees immediately after takeoff with the landing gear still extended. As he clears the flight line, Lieutenant Tedrow and Blue Angel number 6 will execute a very precise low transition, pull the nose straight up, and complete the maneuver with the very graceful split S after takeoff. Did you ever like a pen? I would stand in line for. They're on the runway now with the Diamond establishing the fingertip formation. They'll accelerate their engines to 85% power, carefully check their engine instruments, and respond to Commander Frosch with a thumbs up indicating they are ready to go. With a thumbs up from each of his wingmen, Commander Frosch will call for the selection of afterburner, and the Blue Angel Diamond will be rolling. Accelerating to 150 miles per hour, he will pull back on the stick, flying the formation into the air. Immediately after liftoff, Captain Cordell will call for the landing gear and flaps to come up, and they'll commence the Diamond burner loop on takeoff. I close my eyes and close myself and close my world and never open up to anything that could get me at all. I had to close down everything, I had to close down my mind. Too many things called me, too much could make me blind. I've seen so much in so many places, so many heartaches, so many faces, so many dirty things you couldn't even believe. I would stand in line for this. Boss, updated winds of 020 is 15. We own the airfield and the airspace. You are clear for takeoff. Have a good one. Thanks, Bo. Clear for takeoff. Solo is ready to rock Kingsville, boss. Boss, we're clear for takeoff. The winds are 020 and 15. That's a right crosswind. Check your park brake off, check your trim set, check your nozzle steering on. Maneuver, Diamond burner loop, left turn out. GK, Billy, come Diamond up clear at 9, let's fire it up for the wings over South Texas airshoe. Let's run them up. Now, to the right, Commander Frosch calls, smoke on! Off brakes now! Burners ready now, and the Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. As they pass before you, you will notice the smoke is not visible while the engines are in afterburner.
Tell
comes on as Commander Frost calls for the deselection of Afterburner by the 4 Diamond pilots. Pulling through the backside, the pilots will experience 4 times the force of gravity required to complete this looping maneuver. Back to the right, Blue Angel number 5 is rolling. He'll accelerate to 170 miles per hour and climb to an altitude of 80 feet, and then roll his aircraft 360 degrees. Back to the right, Blue Angel number 6 is rolling. He'll accelerate to 300 miles per hour. It's a very precise low transition.
Comes the other one.
Let's watch as Lieutenant Tedrow pulls back on the stick to 6 times the force of gravity. Pointed vertically, Lieutenant Tedrow climbs to an altitude of 4,000 feet and rolls his aircraft 180 degrees onto his back. Pulling through the inverted, he completes the split S on takeoff and will exit the flight line to the right.